Hello, welcome back to another video. And if you new, my name is Kaylar, and if you have not yet seen any of my previous videos, make sure y'all go ahead and check those out. But in today's video, guys, I really want to talk about moms with ADHD and maybe provide you guys with a little bit of tips and hacks that I use that definitely help me on a daily basis, because myself is of course a mom with ADHD. So if that's you, mama, stick around for this video.
See, I came back to let you know. Gotta thank you.
All right, mamas, let's talk about it. Specifically, mamas with ADHD like myself. We all know when things can get pretty hectic with juggling your spouse, your kids, and on the daily basis, things that needs to be done. I know for myself, the likelihood of me finishing on laundry is slim to none when I have other things going on around me that is a distraction. So for an example, like I can be doing laundry and then Kai could come up to me and be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's go feed you. By the time I'm done making his food, I'll be in the kitchen, right? Like, oh, well, while I'm here, I might see some dishes or stuff that need to be done. I'll start on the dishes, right? And let me tell you, those clothes that I started on most likely won't be finished. So yeah, that's kind of how my brain work when I'm trying to multitask or just easily being distracted. Things that I try to do that I want to share with you guys as maybe some tips is I try to write down my goals like the night before. So like maybe on my Sunday reset nights, I would take my phone or my OneNote or just write on a piece of paper. I just write down the most important things that needs to be tackled first, and then trying to see that all the way out before worrying about other things that's less important. Because see, if I do that and start worrying about other things, the main thing that I was focused on won't get completed. That task won't get completed. So I try to, make notes from least to greatest of things that needs to be done. Also things like when I'm cleaning up. I really hate cleaning up. I know. I'm just not the cleaning type, but I know it needs to be done. So things that I do that helps me get in that mood to spring clean on Sundays is I like to listen to music. Music puts me in a good vibe to kind of move around. So I associate music with, oh, let's clean a little bit. So whether if it's just starting in one area of the house, I would focus on, like for an example, the living room. If I need to tighten up the living room a little bit, I'll play some music on my TV here, get the playlist going, and I'll focus specifically on the living room. And I try to stick to that all the way out until it's finished. Again, I don't want to focus on all over the house at one time, because at that point none of the house will be clean, right? So I play me some music in the living room and I focus solely on the living room. So it's from cleaning the couches, sweeping and mopping the living room floors, dusting the blinds, cleaning the panels, of the floor, the boards, just solely focusing on that area, right? So I find it helpful for me to play music while I do that, and it actually makes the time goes by faster, and before you know it, I look up, I'm like, wow, I really got the living room clean. So music, that helps me out a lot. Notes, things like that. And honestly, when I'm home alone, that is a big hack. When dad is out with Kai and they're having, son dad day, and I got the house to myself, that's when I can really get the most done step by step. So whether that's cleaning the living room and getting that done, getting the laundry all done, from the washing, the drying, the folding. I really hate doing laundry, y'all. But getting that done, I could get so much done when I'm home alone because there's no other distractions. There are no other things going on that would stop me from getting what I need to get done, and also being able to focus on that one thing without getting sidetracked. So I find that very helpful as well, outside of making notes the night before or, you know, a week ahead, and also listening to music to help me get in that cleaning spirit and things like that. So, oh yeah, and another thing, mamas, that I forgot to mention is we definitely need rest. You know, our brains are always constantly overworking, and we always feel like we gotta finish things in timely manners. Look, it's okay to not get everything done in one day. I myself is guilty of feeling like, oh my God, I have to get all this done in one day, and da 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 da, it's the end of the world. But it's not. So even if you can just take the time to just sit still, take a deep breath. If you feel you need a nap, take a nap. I'm trying to improve that myself, trying to get a nap in here, whether it's 30 to 45 minutes, whatever it is. Like between breaks and lunch at work, if I need a power nap or something, I'm going to do it. Because again, I could get overwhelmed with feeling like I have to do everything in one day, and it's okay not to get everything done in one day. Like I said, make a list, write it down, and target that one specific thing and only focus on that. And when you can see that all the way out, that'll make things a lot better. So again, make sure you get rest, because I can tell you this now, myself need a lot of rest. I'm kind of tired right now. So hopefully when I'm done here folding up these clothes, I'll be able to go take a little nap or something. So yeah, what I was saying is, these are just a little bit of hacks and tips that I do that's very, very helpful for me. So what are some things that are helpful to you, mamas? Like, what are some tips and advice that you can share with me that I can try to incorporate in my daily life as a busy mom, that would help me out, you know? Because again, it can get crazy. I also, like I said, in my previous videos, I work full time, and then getting ready to transition Kai into homeschooling and working from home. I know I'm going to run into some challenges, but I just want to be able to get through those challenges as smoothly as possible without feeling burnt out and overwhelmed and like I just want to throw in the towel. Because that's easy. That's the easy thing for me to do sometimes, to just throw in the towel, right? I don't want to do that. So if you guys have any other hacks and tips that I can take advantage of, from things like getting daily chores done, that would be great. I would love to hear it. Put them all in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate that. So speaking of chores, I'm going to go ahead and continue trying to finish out folding clothes, because that's the task I'm on now. But I want to make this video to kind of talk with all the mamas with ADHD, things that I do that helps and works, and pretty much how I function on a daily basis with ADHD. So if this video finds you helpful, again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next week, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.